Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. First down sack, second down negative rushing play.
And I will guarantee you right now the head coach is weighing in on his headset to the offense coordinator, whether he thinks it's strategy or he thinks it's execution, because that's going to determine this next play call. Are you staying with what you're doing, or are you going in a different direction?
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Here's Kamara off the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, when you and I sit down and play chess, you're always winning. So I've got to figure out how to get that done. But we're watching a real chess match today between the offense and the defense. And on that play, called a draw, the defense ended up winning.
Here's Prescott. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On first and 10, Herbert. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And a peek now at the offense for Tampa Bay.
And this offensive line, they're going to have to be a lot better than they were right there. We certainly won't measure them just by one play, but they definitely got a big challenge ahead of them in this one because this defense, they love to run blitz, and they clog up the running lanes.
Max 56. Max 56.
to the air on second down. Herbert, that's complete. It's Collins. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Complete to number 14. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard. Pick up there, and it'll be fourth down. On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Check 43.
On second down, Kamara. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
The line on the play brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, let's go. Right here.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. Only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
15-1. Check back. Begin. Pass it. Let's go now.
Tomlinson again, a first down carry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
X3, 218, chop. 58, come on. Hey, come on out here, come get some. Come on here, come get some.
To throw on second down. Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Pull it high.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
56. 3 buns.
Hey, Sam off and ready.
On 2nd down now. Dobbins. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Dobbins. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Orbit.
What you got, Navy? Give me some. Here we go. 56, the mic, boy. 56. Check, 56.
Be different.
Operating from the gun. Herbert letting one go. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. In for the score. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. A little tough on the secondary there. End zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott, Jalen Ferguson in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
What we got? Watch the eye.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillendow as he's on to punt for San Francisco. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Check safety, check safety. You go take.
Throwing on first down. Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Watch twist. Watch twist. Check, watch check, watch check.
On first down, Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 83 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now Prescott drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Prescott going to come up first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. James Washington was the intended target. And it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Here's Prescott. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Prescott yet again. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Jalen Ferguson getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert, throw left side complete. That's Collins. Now this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
On the ball, come on.
So we have come to halftime, and what's already and just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Push it back. Push it back. Undercut.
Look at me. Go. Now.
They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down and 6.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
56. Check 56.
Hurry.
Check 4. Out.
To throw on third down. Herbert. And a quick throw here. That's complete. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 66 yards. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Squeeze.
Shift.
Ready.
Tomlinson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Watch out. Check 3.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. They'll run. This is Kamara. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a third and long situation forthcoming. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here we go. 8 read.
Okay, double up. Check.
On second down, Dobbins. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Offensive linemen are famous for doing their job no matter who's carrying the ball. But when they have the confidence that the person carrying it can break off big-time runs, that makes them block just a little bit harder.
Switch, General West. Switch it. Go.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Collins. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
22 Jet Bomber.
They run the counter. Dobbins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check three.
Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
On the Army. He's coming. We got double up.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check. Watch switch.
Go.
On first down, Tomlinson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run the counter. Dobbins try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This defense, tough to run against, and those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Check 52.
Hey, Charlie.
On third down. Herbert. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Break.
Right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, come on, now. Come on, now.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
58, 58, Mike.
Five.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the twist.
Go, go.
Jam, 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 jam.
Ready?
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
5.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Rip left, rip left. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, we heavy on the end.
Smooth. Get it.
To throw on third down. Herbert, that one into the hands of Kane. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They come out here in the I. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They'll run for it. It's Tomlinson. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They begin on the ground with Kamara. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Alvin Kamara, 96 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Throwing on first down. Herbert. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On 2nd down now, Dobbins. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Slam, slam. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Ready, ready. 18 Gators.
Check 37. Check 37.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. On the stop, Breeland speaks.
30 base. Hand kick.
You gonna see me and you like me.
Hey, Sam off.
Switch. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Now.
On second down, it's Tomlinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Hard.
Again, it's Tomlinson. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. And Lutz puts this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Prescott, he's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. One last shot now for Prescott. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now, because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away, because danger lurks